100K
Over
plus.
100K, yeah.
100K minimum.
And you think that's realistic?
Yeah.
If you put the effort and the hustle
It's
into
it's
possible.
very possible.
But do you know what percentage of the U.S. is actually bringing in 100K?
Very low. I don't know the percentage.
About 10% probably. Like
10%.
Yeah.
So if it's 10% of the U.S., why is that the expectation at 30?
I don't know. We have that question.
Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're right here. And I appreciate all the support. Back with another video review, of course. And I'm actually doing a review on several videos. The first one is on Antoine Daniels. So he actually posted the video several days ago, or I think about a week or two ago. And of course, you know, the passport bros came up in this whole conversation, and you have people who are looking to talk bad about the passport bros to this day. It's still going on. So it's kind of interesting that it's been going on for the past 2 years, and people still has a lot of discouraging things to say. But let's see what they have to say. But then let's see what is out there for brothers who are here still stuck in the matrix dating. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So here's the video. And again, this is Anton Daniels. This is coming off his channel. And basically who actually speak during this time is Keon and Mr. Clone Logic. Mr. Clone Logic had a lot of shit to say in reference to the passport bros, but hey, it is what it is. Let's check it out.
Well, next topic, we talking about y'all famous passport bros. We had some pastors, black pastors said that passport bros are lames and lazy. Let's watch this little clip real quick, because I know y'all love passport bros.
Passport bros.
You don't know what's going on, bros?
Yeah, these are American men
on, Tim.
who have decided that they are no longer want to pursue American women, are traveling to Thailand, Colombia, Brazil, some of these other countries, and they're going out there looking for wives. Okay. So that's the movement.
And an attempt to find women who are more submissive.
Yeah.
They're lazy.
Oh, bruh. In lane. That's another. I shouldn't say that.
You think this woman's attractive. You think she's beautiful. You take her out on a few dates. You realize she's rough around the edges. And so now you want to go to Thailand to get a girl that knows 50 English words, but she's going to be so happy to be taken out of whatever circumstance she's in that she'll be your servant for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. It's giving me coming to America bark like a dog. You don't want a wife, you want a slave.
That's it.
I'm gonna stop it right there. You guys, I've already made a video in reference to the preachers talking about passport bro, so I'm not gonna talk about or make any comments in reference to what they had to say, but let's proceed.
Oh, Keon, what do you think about that? You're new. I don't know your intake about passport bros.
I understand it, but I don't agree with it. I feel like if you can't deal with the women in your own country, but then you go to another country to I guess to try to save them or whatever, I think that's crazy to me, because say they do get a woman who only knows 50 words, right? And they bring her back over here and she gets Americanized. I feel like she's going to act just like most of the women in America.
Stop the cap.
Man, you know what? It's funny how you could tell when brothers have traveled and haven't traveled. For him to say that, you know, supposedly these women only speak 50 words of English or whatever, he hasn't been around. There are several countries out there that women speak English. I mean, there's several African countries. You go to Australia. You can even go to the UK if you want to, which we do not suggest that. But you can go to all these other places to find a woman, but there is a problem for you just going to a whole nother country. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. But I like what Antoine says. He got a good gotcha.
So I feel like I just don't see a point. I mean, I understand passport bros, but I don't fully agree with it, personally. You know, I feel like you should be able to deal with the women in your own country, here in America, in my opinion.
Do you also think that guys should marry women of the same race?
No, I think Not at all. I wouldn't pull a color when it comes to marriage. I just think if they both equally yoked, you know, and they both align together, then I think go for it. But I don't think they should do it based on race. No.
So that right there lets you know,
Gotcha, bitch.
that it doesn't make sense what he has to say, what he said, because here's the thing: you could find a woman in another country and you are equally yoked because you guys can speak the same language. Just because they're in another country doesn't mean that they do not speak English. And what if you actually learn their native tongue? What if you pick that up? So you're trying to say that that's not possible, that Americans are not smart enough to do that? So like I said, this whole thing is just, he's talking because he's trying to get the box from somebody that's actually either on the panel or just out there. And he's afraid to say it, that there are other options for men that actually has the opportunity, that has made himself good. So let's continue on.
Miss Sanchez gonna hit you. You better watch out.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm curious as to what Coco.
This is goofy. This conversation, this passport bro conversation is goofy. So let me light this bitch up. That man said they're going over there looking for wives. Stop. They're not going over there looking for wives. They're going over there looking for a quick nut. That's cheap. All the countries they name: Colombia,
nigga, you gotta get on the plane first.
And Thailand.
Stop the cap.
And what do they have in common? Them three places.
They wanted some exotic.
It's legal.
But y'all don't think.
So now what? Hold up. Let me finish, Mr. Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Look, what they do is they go ahead and take they $100 over there and they transfer their $100 to 100,000 pesos, and they get over there and trick. They ain't coming looking for no wives. They going over there looking for some cheap pussy and a cheap thrill. So you know what I'm saying?
Some exotic cheap pee because they can't get it over here because they're lame.
Yeah, to Mr. Clone Logic, you know, you could tell that he needed to say all of that stuff because he probably has an American wife or American woman at home, and he's afraid that she's going to get on top of him as soon as he get home. We know who runs him. But nonetheless, for him to say that, you know, as if he knows every passport bro that is out there, that is what they're doing. Come on now. Don't be disingenuous, because the fact is we know that there's a lot of women that are selling themselves here in the States. A lot of high profile women that make good money, and they're still selling themselves for dates and for whatever you could think of, weed or whatever, alcohol. So that stuff goes on here in the States. So just, you know, we need to stop that, because they try to make it seem like that's the only thing that's going on, as if he knows every passport bro, which he doesn't. So it doesn't make sense for him to say that. He is talking like another one of these women that has been talking stuff about passport bros. But as we proceed, since the fact is that they say that we should stay here in the States and only choose what's here, let's see what is out here. There is a mountain of videos showing what women want, from high expensive dates to just whatever you can think of. So let's go ahead and let's see what is out there. So it says here, is sis speaking facts or straight cap?
Y'all got men out here thinking that they're not worthy unless they spend a certain amount of money on an engagement ring. That's why a lot of y'all be in relationships where you've been a girlfriend for 10 years, wondering why he ain't proposed yet. Because you want a $10,000 ring and a $50,000 wedding. He trying to get his money together. I guarantee you could find the man of your dreams if you just stop being so materialistic. I'm not saying you gotta go get a bum. I'm not saying you gotta go get somebody who ain't gonna do nothing but sit on your couch and eat Pringles all day. I'm not saying that.
Bruh, you have a better opportunity of finding a woman that isn't so materialistic outside of the United States. They're okay with regular dates and coffee dates than to have to go to, you know, 5-star restaurant, and at the end you gotta spend this high price for a engagement ring, then also a expensive wedding for everybody and not for you. Not even for you, both of you guys. This is for everybody spending the money on. So let's go ahead and proceed to move on. And shout out to the Desirable Truth. He has a lot of videos. Go check him out about these street interviews.
What's your age?
Does it matter?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm 31.
33.
What's the biggest challenge you run into dating 30-year-old men?
They lie.
They're broke.
You're meeting broke men at 30?
I mean, I'm not meeting them, but there's multiple men out there that are broke.
So how much income should a 30-year-old guy be bringing in now in 2023?
100K
Over
plus.
100K, yeah.
100K minimum.
And you think that's realistic?
Yeah.
If you put the effort and the hustle
It's
into
very,
it,
it's very, very possible.
But do you know what percentage of the U.S. is actually bringing in 100K?
Very low. I don't know the percentage.
About
but it's
10% probably. Like
10%.
Yeah.
So if it's 10% of the U.S., why is that the expectation at 30?
I don't know. We have that question. Tell us.
Are you yourself bringing in 100K as a woman?
I am, as a woman, more actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that that makes you easier to date?
No, it's actually harder. So yes, women that are intelligent and make more money than men, it's harder to date.
Bruh. Nah. For those of us that make over 100K, we don't want women that makes 100K because as you can see, very, very difficult to deal with. And the last thing you want to do is come home to that. And of course, you know, we all know that basically the women, their money is their money and men, our money is their money. So there's going to be a lot of debt dealing with her in so many words. So, but hey, it is what it is. This is what they want us to deal with. A lot of us said no. Let's go ahead and check out a brother who has exercised his options. Shouts out to the side brother who actually found himself an African girlfriend or wife out there in West Africa. He gonna show us how it was done. So he's out there in the United Arab Emirates having a good time. Let's check it out.
Look at my baby, real African queen. Look at her. Looking like she's straight out of Freetown. And coming back from the market. All the women be balancing stuff on their head. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I just gotta can't put nothing on the you dig? On the trucker hat. You feel me? Baby, you too thick. Ooh. Baby. You're too thick in this piece. You're from West Africa. You dig? This is how they do over there. They don't carry stuff like regular folks. You feel me? That way they have strong necks. Ain't that right, baby? See what I'm saying? Alright, passport game. We're just having a little fun. You know, we're enjoying ourselves. Hey, get your passports. Going to Africa. Get y'all a queen. Ain't that right, baby?
Yes.
Go get them a queen.
Come to Africa and get yourself a queen.
That's right. Peace out. Passport game.
She spoke English.
Gang.
Can you believe she spoke English? Wow. Man, from what they've been telling us, they don't speak English outside of the United States. But look, she spoke English. Brothers, I tell you, man, yo, don't listen to these dudes. They're just trying to set you up for failure. So, of course, go get your passport and go exercise your options. Was this your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD? Thanks again for checking out this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.